Princess Diana's greatest quotes. What the People's Princess said about love, kindness and her sons. The late Princess of Wales often had very wise words to share. Here's a collection of her most iconic quotes on subjects including love and royalty. The late Princess of Wales held a special place in the hearts of the nation, in part due to how relatable she was. Whether it was stalling her car following her engagement announcement or the wise words that she imparted, the public always had time for the mother of two. Tragically, Diana's life was cut short at the young age of 36 after the royal was involved in a car crash in Paris while traveling with boyfriend Dodi Fayed, who also died in the accident. Read on to discover the late royal's best quotes on subjects like love, kindness and her sons. Love. Although Diana didn't find her happy ending with the then Prince Charles, the late Princess of Wales was known as a romantic, and her thoughts on the subject of love are something to live by. Diana was always candid about her thoughts, whether it came to her struggles with mental health or within her marriage to Charles. In one instance, she famously declared, "I wear my heart on my sleeve," a quality that many found endearing. While royal etiquette might frown upon things like hugs, this was never an issue for Diana, who was often seen embracing others. "Hugs can do great amounts of good," she quipped, and it's certainly hard to disagree with her. Humanitarian causes were always at the heart of Diana's royal activities, and she often spoke to those who may have been dismissed by wider society. In a particularly poignant quote, Diana explained how sometimes the best way to express self-love is to actually show love for others. "Every one of us needs to show how much we care for each other and, in the process, care for ourselves," she famously said. Born into high society, some of Diana's suitors might have believed that to win her affections would be as simple as lavishing her with gifts. However, as she explained, the main qualities she sought in a partner didn't carry a monetary value. "I don't want expensive gifts, I don't want to be bought," she stated. "I have everything I want. I just want someone to be there for me, to make me feel safe and secure. Sometimes in life, there can be pressure to settle down with someone." However, this was not a mantra that the late Princess of Wales went, revealing that sometimes you can live a happier life without someone else in it. "People think that at the end of the day a man is the only answer," she shared. "Actually, a fulfilling job is better for me." The royal truly understood how people felt and could quickly tap into the desire to be loved. She once shared how she believed one of the worst problems faced by some was a lack of love in their lives. Countering this, Diana shared, "I think the biggest disease the world suffers from in this day and age is the disease of people feeling unloved. I know that I can give love for a minute, for half an hour, for a day, for a month, but I can give. I am very happy to do that, I want to do that." William and Harry. Although Diana sadly did not live long enough to see her children fall in love and start their own families, she was able to impart wise words to her kids before she passed. Speaking about her son William, she said, "I went to the school and put it to William, particularly, that if you find someone you love in life, you must hang on to it, and look after it, and if you were lucky enough to find someone who loved you, then you must protect it." And given that the Prince of Wales has a long-standing relationship with his university sweetheart, Princess Kate, we're sure he took it to heart. Diana doted on her two sons, and it's clear from any photo of the family that her brood occupied a special place within her heart. It's no surprise that she once said, "Family is the most important thing in the world," and this is a motto we believe she strongly lived by. Just like any parent, Diana's sons meant the world to her, and this was clearly communicated when she stated, "I live for my sons. I would be lost without them. The late Princess of Wales was certainly attuned to other people's feelings, and this is a quality that she strove to instill in her sons as well. "I want my boys to have an understanding of people's emotions, their insecurities, people's distress, and their hopes and dreams," she explained. Diana knew that her sons would have different lives than many, and while she wanted their lives to be as normal as possible, she also knew they would carry out public duties as they got older. Speaking on their futures, she said, "I will fight for my children on any level so they can reach their potential as human beings, and in their public duties." Kindness. One of the best quotes that truly embodies how the late Diana was the people's princess was her attitude towards kindness. She said, "Carry out a random act of kindness, with no expectation of reward, safe in the knowledge that one day someone might do the same for you." What a selfless individual. One of Diana's most endearing moments was when she visited patients living with HIV at a time when myths around the illness were rife and those living and dying from the virus were shunned by wider society. Countering one of the main myths in a statement, Diana said, "HIV does not make people dangerous to know. You can shake their hands and give them a hug. Heaven knows they need it. What's more, you can share their homes, their workplaces, and their playgrounds and toys." Diana was one of the first major public figures to show support, and it wasn't just in passing. As for the rest of her life, Diana would support people living with HIV, something her son Harry still does. Diana had an unconventional approach to her royal duties, and in part, this was due to a motto that she lived by on what best to listen to. "I don't go by the rule book. I led from the heart, not the head," she explained. The late Princess of Wales always saw the value in people, and in one of her sweetest quotes, she said, "Everyone needs to be valued. Everyone has the potential to give something back." Royalty. Princess Diana was ahead of her time when it came to reflecting on the monarchy's role. She didn't hold herself to a higher standard, famously declaring during her 1995 Panorama interview, "I'd like to be a queen in people's hearts, but I don't see myself being queen of this country. Being a princess isn't all that it's cracked up to be," she also once declared, touching upon the pressures of living a public-facing life. Diana believed it was vital for the monarchy to connect with the public, which she displayed in her everyday life by ignoring outdated protocols. She famously described her personal motto in 1994, "It's vital the monarchy keeps in touch with the people. It's what I try to do."